Hello, we will get started. Let's start with our few breaths up. All right, come on up with your inhale. Beautiful. And exhale. And bring it up. Palms up and exhale. We're going to do that one more time. And inhale up. And exhale. We're going to let the hands come to the thighs and then just make it a little bit of flexion and extension. And flexion and extension. I realize now why it's dark in here. I forgot to turn off my light. And let's do that. See if that you can see better. And flexion and extension. Now we're also going to do a little rotation. So wake up the back with a look to your right and a look to your left. And a look to your right and a look to the left. And inhale and exhale. And then roll all the way up. Now go up and over to the side, and when you're here, you can add small rotations towards the floor, towards the sky, towards the floor, towards the sky. One more. Breathe in, and then go up and over to the other side. Hand down, up and over, and rotation. Breathe in, over, in, over. One more time in. And then gently come back up. And then we're going to use our heel lifts to go into calf raises. So lift up both heels and lower, and lift up both heels and lower. Knees long but soft. And 4. And you try to go controlled on the way up and the way down. 6. All toes have equal weight. 7. And 8. Beautiful. Take 2 more. 9. And then 10. Now we're going to do a set of squats, which are going to be the wide ones. So let your feet go out wide. Arms can come up the middle, and we'll take 10 and 9 and 8. So we want to build strength in the legs in different ways. Breathe in and out. You might be going to 90 degrees here. 4 more. 3 more. Good. 2 more. 1 more. Now coming back, this is going to be 5 leg circles. So this leg is going to be our balancer. One. Now you can add on some arm circles as well. Your goal could be to try to keep that foot off the floor for the 5 that we're doing each way. Now reverse. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then take that foot down, and the other leg is going to go up and around, up and around. 3, 4, 5, and then backwards. 5, good. 4, 3, 2, 1 more, and 1. Now this is the final leg movement before we go down. This is going to be normal squats, also called chair squats. So as you sit down, each heel is heavier than the toes. Your arms can go forward to counteract the fact that your weight is going very far back here. That way the knees are more protected. Notice your knees are tracking with the second toe, not drooping together and not drifting wide. 3 more. Both legs have 50%. 2 and 1. Now we're going to do a set of push-ups. So if you prefer to take them on the wall, you can walk back as far as you'd like, bend the elbows and push away. Bend the elbows. We'll do 15. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. We're going to take a shoulder stretch with your fingers interlaced behind you at the end. So lift up, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now, grab a sip if you need to or keep it handy. I'm going to tilt my camera down because we're going to be on the floor more. And we'll go down to a bridge. So at first, you could be on your back, going up and down. So lie on your back, go up, bridge, and down. And up, and down, and 3, and 4. And you can try to articulate your spine. 5, as you work your glutes and your hamstring. We're going to take a couple more and then we'll hold our glutes up. So you're going to stay up and hold. 10, 5, 2. Now roll down and we'll take a happy baby. Your hands go to your feet, your knees on either side of your body. 5, 4, 3, 2, and then on the 1, come back to bridge, but put your right leg in the air and leave your left foot down. Curl up and down, single leg bridge. Up and down. 3 and down. 4, 5, 6, good. 7, 8, 9, 10, and then that foot comes down, lift up your other leg and go up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and let that foot down. Again, roll your spine down, but this time take your hands to the inner feet or ankles. The knees are wide this time, like you're a butterfly. Bound angle stretch. 10. Feel your inner thighs. 9, 5, all right, now we're going to leave the feet in the air, almost like you have a table underneath your calves. Let your hands come behind your head, add a rotation, and then exhale as you take your shoulder to the opposite thigh. Shoulders come off the mat. The leg stretches out. Now we're still doing this, but we're going to pull our toes back for 10 more. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now hug both legs in and just rock your back a little bit, right and left, for 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Leave your left leg down long and put your hands beside your hips. Your right leg comes up. Now the leg is going to draw 5 circles one way. And we're going to do 5 circles the other way. Shoulders are gently glued to the floor like lily pads on a pond. Before we add on, we're going to keep that leg in the air and hold on to the underside of it and point and flex through that foot. And I tend to do both feet. That's okay. You can do that too. Circle the ankle and circle the ankle. And then pull the toes back and hold that stretch for 10. Now let that right leg down and lift up the left leg. This is going to be 5 circles each way. Lift up your leg, draw a circle as big as you can. Maintain ribs down, shoulders down. And the other way. 5, 4, 3, 2. We're going to leave that leg up and hold on to the underside. Now point and flex through your foot. You can also circle, circle, and just leave those toes pulling back. Hold. Both legs come in. Now this one is going to be both legs up for a moment, hands behind your thigh or calf. Float your shoulder blades up and then switch your legs so you have a pair of scissors. Now your hands can help you pull that leg into a deeper stretch. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now rest for just a moment. We're going to add on to that. Hands go behind your head. Lift up your legs. Now rotate with your scissors. So we're putting the last two abdominal crunches together. You are rotating your upper body. You're leaving your knees long, and they're doing a pair of scissors. One leg's up, one leg's down. Pull your toes back. 10 more. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, recover, and hug your legs in. Rest for just a moment with a little rock. Both legs are going to go up and both hands are going to be beside your hips like frame. Lengthen your knees and draw a circle and go back to vertical and then draw a circle the other way. 2, 3, 4, 5, and your neck is relaxed. 6, so we're mixing up ab crunches so that we don't hurt our neck. We're just kind of mixing it up so our neck gets a break. 1 more each way, right and left, and hug it in. Now this next one is double leg stretch. So you're going to lift your shoulder blades up, stretch your arms and legs out, and then hug your shins. 1, and do it again. 2, we're shooting for 10. 3, if you need to rest, you can rest and then come back. 4, 5, but let's shoot for 5 more. 6, hug, stretch. 7, 8, 9, 10, and then relax. Nice. Now take a full body stretch from fingers to toes. You can even shift through your body. We're going to take the roll up, and this one is going to be just a little harder. I'll show you a modification if it's too much, but you're going to inhale with your arms overhead still. Exhale, begin to reach the arms forward to the toes. Now the head peels off, the upper back peels off, the whole spine. So that looked good. Now we're going to roll down. If the whole thing gets too hard, this is the part you can do as a modification, just the partial roll down. Otherwise, keep on going down, arms long. Exhale, reach your arms towards your feet, tuck the chin, peel the spine off, over a ball, and then roll down, an imaginary beach ball. Inhale, now we're doing 5 of these, so they're a quality 5. You try to control the movement. 2 more. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale. 1 more. Okay, a big full body stretch. Reach through your arms, reach through your legs. Now slide the feet back on the floor and hug one leg in. So right leg in, left leg out. Now get ready, crunch your shoulders off the mat and then switch your legs. This is called single leg stretch. One leg's in, you hug it, one leg's out. One leg's in, one leg's out. Pull the toes back, 10, 9, belly in, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, recover, rest, a little bit of rock and roll here. Now we're gonna turn to our side and mix it up. So take your arm underneath your ear and act like it's a pillow. Your arm under your ear is also gonna make your neck not have to fire. So both legs come up. You can feel your obliques and your QL doing this, your hips, and thighs. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now stay up on the 10th one and take the top leg up. 1, 2. The bottom leg is hovering, so the inner thighs are working. 4, the top hips working. 5, 6 is part of your abs. 7 between your ribs and hips. Now leave that leg up. The bottom leg's gonna meet. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we're gonna go to the other side. I'm gonna meet you there. So I can see you. I'm gonna be facing your way. Arm underneath your ear. Now act like you're in a toaster slot. Both legs lift. You can see the toes. They're not drifting behind you. Now leave the top, bottom leg up and go up and down with the top leg. And let the bottom leg come up. You got it. Now we're gonna go belly down. This one is arms underneath your head. It's gonna be a way to let your neck rest. Lift up both legs and then tap the feet together, horizontal adduction, tap, tap, tap. About 20 times here, got 10 more. And then rest. Now interlace your fingers at your low back. Now with your inhale, lift up your torso, your arms, and maybe even your toes. If it's too much to lift your toes, leave them down. When you inhale, you're gonna feel yourself get higher. Now relax and put your hands in front and peel up, swan. Now your hands are gonna be helping you on this, but hold it for 10. 4 more. 3, 2. Now we put some moves together. Lower your torso, but lift up your legs. Lower your legs and lift your torso, and then let your hands help you higher. And then lower your torso and lift up your legs. Lower your legs and lift up your torso. Lower your torso and lift up your legs. Torso. Legs. Torso. Legs. Torso. Legs. And then torso for 10. Breathe in and exhale. Now we're gonna go into a child pose. If you would like to stretch out your toes, in addition, you can pull your toes under and push your hands into the floor. Heels are vertical, stretch out those toes. Inhale, push, and grab a sip, then we're gonna meet in down dog. So grab a sip and then we'll meet in down dog. When you're ready, your hands are wide like pieces of pie between the fingers or biscotti, and press your hips back. Now, down dog, hold. If you need another cue for intensity, you can pull your toes up while trying to press the heels lower. Feel your calves get long. Bend one knee and give that left heel, give one heel all of your attention, that one calf.
Bend one heel or one knee and let the other heel have all your attention. Press both heels. Now lift up your heels, articulate your spine, up dog, inhale, and then tuck your chin and go back. Now we're gonna do 5 of these. Heels, lift, articulate, inhale, exhale, heels, lift, articulate. Take 2 more and then we'll get off the wrist. We'll give them a little break. 1 more. Inhale and exhale. And now lower your knees, and you're gonna be in a child pose, but bend your elbows and pat yourself on the back, add a little tricep. Inhale. And then rest your hands down and then come up. Now, this is mermaid. Your feet are in double triangles and your left foot can go to your right thigh. Your right hand can go to your left knee, and we're gonna go up and over. You got it. And lateral flexion. Breathe in. Any kind of nuance you crave, go ahead. 10. Breathe in. Now this hand that's in the air, it's gonna go behind you, right around your back, and you look over your shoulder. Mermaid looking over her shoulder, rotation. 10. Now we're gonna face front again and switch your double triangles, so both legs will change. There you go. Now the first one was hand to knee, arm up and over, lateral flexion. Any kind of rotation you're craving. Yep, there you go. Also breathe into that side. So as I turn, I can feel little places that are tighter and some that are not as tight. So you can feel that in these little nuances. And if you have one side that's totally tighter than the other, you can spend more time there. Inhale. Now the hand that's in the air goes behind your hips or so, and then you look over your shoulder. Upper back is your rotation focus. And then when you're ready, gently come back. Really good job. We're gonna take a sip and then we're gonna meet for some planks. So grab a sip. Forearms down. And press back. Now hold for 20. All right, we're gonna turn to the side and we're gonna hold for 20, just static. We just go through our cues. I'm gonna dump them on that. Make sure that the shoulder blades down the back, make sure the hips are lifted. We're gonna take an inhale, and on the exhale, we're gonna go to the other side. Hold your mat if you need to, like me. Your bones want that extra support, go up, but a carpet is better on this end at 9. 10 more. Nice job. And then one reverse plank or reverse table. So we're doing all the angles. Your knees are long for the reverse plank. Your knees are bent for reverse table. 10, 8, good. 7, this also opens the shoulders. 5, 3, really good. Now what we'll do is, as you sit, hold hands with yourself. Massage your wrist. It's kind of like making nice with your wrist. Go the other way. Put your palms together and lower your hands until they start to separate. It's going to feel like your forearms are getting a stretch. All right, now we're going to put the elbows behind us and draw the knees in closer to the body. Now we're going to extend 5 times for the abs. You want to keep the ribs where they are. Don't let them poke forward. 2. Now that was 5, so we're going to do can-can, which is a little to the left, bend the knees, and a little to the right corner. Bend the knees, and a little to the left, bend the knees, and a little to the right. One more each. A little to the left, a little bit to the right. Now come up to feet together. This is bound to angle, and your elbows might even help you hinge, or it might help you get your inner thighs in a bigger stretch. 10, 8, 9. All right, now we're coming back to a forearm plank, but what we're gonna do is make it a pike. So both arms down, and pike is what I'm calling a dolphin as well. So your elbows are down, this is the plank, but then you push your hips up and towards the sky like you're an upside down V. That's a pike for us, or an elephant, and then go back to plank. Now push your hips up, 2, and then come back to plank. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, now we're gonna turn to the side. The hand on top is gonna be at the head. The legs are gonna be long, and we're gonna come up and we're gonna do 8 rotations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're gonna lower the hip. We're gonna go to the other side, the forearms down. We're gonna do hand and like a triangle at the head. Now up and now rotate. 8. Your hips are gonna be stable. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job. Now this is going to be a balance drill, so take a moment, hold on to your thigh or your shin, float the feet up, whoops, and hover. Okay, that's stage 1. If you want, let go. Stage 2. Stage 3 is long, but just double check that it's good for your back. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now have a seat. This is way 1 is crisscross applesauce. Way 2 is foot up on the thigh. Now inhale and exhale, hinge. We're gonna do a hip stretch. So you can use your arms like they're doubled up fist and rest your forehead. And hold 20. Now notice how you feel. Gently come up. That felt great. it felt great for you. I'm sneaking in some stretches in the mat session. Exhale, hinge. Now gently come up. You got it. Now we're gonna go through some planks again. If you need a sit, let's grab a sit and then we'll meet at front plank. We're gonna add on from front plank. Now both forearms are on the mat. If you would like to add on, you are going to push forward and from your toes and heels and drop back. Forward and back. 3. It's also going to stretch your feet out. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now we're going to turn side. This one is a tree possibility. So if you want tree, bring the foot up to your inner thigh or your calf. Now we're going to hold 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, lower. Now we're going to go to the other. Inhale. Come up. Oh, you got me. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Inhale and exhale, lower. Now this one's another balance. Take your hands inside your knees and hold on to your big toe with your 2 peace fingers. Hover the feet. Now you can start to open them, and then the harder or hardest is to go out long, wide knees, shoulder blades down, chest open. 10, 5, you can try to lengthen the knees even more as you're here. 4, 2, and 1. Now, for a moment, we're going to go down into an inner thigh stretch, just like we were holding. Exhale forward. Now, go to where you feel an edge of mild discomfort, but no pain. And come up, but then what we'll do is take an arm to the inside and go over. Inhale and come up and take the hand to the inside and arm goes over. Now go right down the middle, and you usually find it's just a little easier, so we're just going to hold for 10, and then gently come up. And we're gonna take a sip if you want, and we'll add on. Still moving with our plank series. And you're gonna go onto your forearms. And this is an isometric hold, so normal plank, but I want you to pull your arms towards your feet and your feet towards your arms. Nothing really moves, but it fires up the abs a lot more. So 10, and recover. Now we're going to the side. This hand is going to be on the thigh, and we're going to do 8 of these paint the skies. Big, beautiful, paint the skies. 2, and lift the hips as well. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we're going to do the other side. We'll do 8. Your forearm comes down. Your hand goes to your thigh first, and you lift your hips higher and lower the hand and the hip a little bit. 2, but you're not touching the hip to the floor till we're done. 3 on this series. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice job. And then we're going to have a seat. Go one arm up and then put the fingers behind you, and then go one arm up and put the hand behind you. Now this is called the rack. Lift your heart. Again. Feel your shoulders and your chest. Five, 4, 3, 2. Now take an inhale, and then exhale, relax. Now this is going to be a lift up. Now pull your toes back, and you can find them, reach them. If you don't reach them, don't worry, just reach for your thighs or your calves or your shins or ankles. Now sequence the spine up. I wanted to offer the abdominal exercise called neck pull. We did the rollover earlier, which could be a modification, but if you'd like to take neck pull, your hands are at your sides like little triangles. You hinge. Now when you cannot hinge anymore, you let your spine flex. You come down, inhale. Now you tuck the chin and you come up, trying to keep your elbows out. You go over a beach ball, sequence your spine up like you're seated against a wall. Hinge like you're opening up a hardcover book. Flexion, inhale, head touches. Exhale, and curl up and over. Good, you've got a rhythm. You can let your breathing and your movement entrain. That creates a parasympathetic response. Even though you're working, which would be, called a eustress, you're working out, you still get that parasympathetic benefit with linking, movement, and breath. We are going to take one more here. And then once you're down, good, full body stretch. Terrific job, full body stretch. Now we're gonna lie on the side and prop up on one forearm. So you have this shoulder blade down the back. It's not just sagging. Your legs are stacked, and take the top leg, draw circles 8 each way. So you can think of basketball or beach ball, and we're gonna do 8 the other way. you're trying to keep stable. And what we're doing is trying to build some bone density in the hip and abductor strength because it complements things like walking and biking. Now we're gonna go down to the arm. We're gonna pull this leg ahead. You can softly point the toes and draw 8 circles. Think of a watermelon or a big cantaloupe, Alaskan cabbage. Go the other way. Now we're gonna switch sides. So let's go to the other side. Take your arm underneath your ear. Oh, sorry, the first set is up. You're propped up. Now you're propped up and your top leg draws circles. You're feeling a distance between the rib and the floor. You're lifted up. Go the other way. And then we're gonna take the head down on that same arm that was lifting us. The top leg is in a stretch. You're gonna take the bottom leg and draw circles. Neck is soft, jaw is soft. Relaxing. Go the other way. 8. Okay, I want to give us a down dog, and I'm going to put some more stretches in here, but your challenge is if you want to, when you're on your belly, you push up into down dog. If that doesn't work out, just get there any way you can. But now here's our double calf stretch. What we'll do is take the left foot onto the right and stretch out the one calf with that assist. Now take that foot down and put your right foot on the left and stretch out that calf with an assist. Both heels down, down dog, toes up if you can. Okay, now what we're gonna do, I'm gonna turn to you a little bit, is step or jump out wider, and it's gonna be a squat. If this doesn't work today, just do happy baby. But I want us to touch our low back muscles. That looks great. Your palms are together. Now you can even add on palms low. You can even add on palms separate. Yep, good. Just 10. What we'll do is mix this up a little bit for the lower legs. 8. Now, if you can add on, one shin comes under. Your belly is going to be on your thigh and you feel your lower leg. Lean forward until you feel it. All right, we're going to switch that shin and we're going to take the other and hinge. All right. This next one, just make sure you're good, but you're on your shin. So that's actually 3 of the quads, but that's the first stage. We're just gonna do 5 counts. You're also getting your shins. Now your hands go forward and your toes curl under. Now right there is already a foot stretch. So here, and then you kind of shift back, and that may be more. If you want more, you come up to vertical, but just go to where you feel a foot stretch. You know, you can always manipulate the intensity about where your body weight is. 9, 8, 6, Inhale. And then exhale, hands down, downward dog. Walk it out, walk it out, walk it out. So you're kind of getting some blood flow back in there. Breathe in. Now let your shins down and you're in all fours. Lift up your right foot to the sky and hold your left hand on that right foot or ankle and press that all up to the sky. 10. Inhale. Lower and then take the other one, hand to foot, and go up, up, up. You got it. And lift. Inhale and exhale. Downward dog for a moment. Shake it out in the neck if you need to. Now let your left shin and knee come down and you can move your left arm in a bit. Lift up your right arm. Take your right leg back. Good. Lift and hold 10. Inhale. And then take that down and go to the other. Shin down, arm up. And then come back down. Brief child's pose. You can curl the toes under if you'd like. Neck soft. 5. And now grab your foam roller and we're going to roll out the upper back. So you'll take your upper back on the roller, your feet on the mat or the floor. It really doesn't matter too much because you lift your hips and then you roll out your upper back. Now just see how that feels. You're in neutral, but you can experiment because your hands are behind your head, your neck should feel supported. You can do a little bit of a back bend here where your upper back's extended. You could also do flexion if that is better for you. You're discovering. You could also kind of hit more right and see if around your right shoulder blade needs it more, or your right shoulder or your right upper back. You can also do left. All right. And then we're going to come up for a bit and take the forearms down. I'm going to kind of move my body so you can see. Take your forearms on the floor, but take your quads, your thighs on the foam roller. And it's going to be a little quad roll out. So your elbows are down on the mat, and go forward and back. Not on your knees, but on the muscles that are higher than the knees. Now at first we'll go neutral, meaning your legs are just toes pointed towards the floor, heels pointed towards the ceiling. Now try turning out and just see if that feels like more inner quad, or if you have sensitivity in your inner quad, I should say. Now toe in, kind of like you're pigeon-toed, and that's more outer quad. There's no wrong answer because you could have tension that someone else doesn't have. I could have tension someone else doesn't have. I could be all tight. It doesn't matter. It's just find some places that you feel the edge of mild discomfort. Now, if you need it harder, you bend your knees or you bend and straighten. So see how bending your knees makes it harder. If it's too hard, don't do that. Like if it takes your breath away or if it feels like it's bruising, don't do that. Good. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right. Now, you're doing great. We're going to hit the hip a little bit. So sit on this, but your feet are in front. And I like to add on the ankle to thigh right away. So right ankle to left thigh. If it's too much, just do both feet down, but basically get a great, it's been a while since we've done foam roller and we needed to do it and we're gonna do it again this month. So hip, get these strong urges and maybe intuitions, but I just wanna make sure we address this springy fascia is really important for joint health too, and for performance. So you can feel like, okay, your hip, your greater trochanter to your sacrum, but you might also try to get your high pelvic rim because that's where the glute medius is, and even the sit bone because of all those hamstring attachments. So again, there's no wrong answer. I mean, you could get tight hips from sitting too much or from being active, not too much, but being active or from sedentary. So they're just a really good muscle to hit. Let's hit the other one, ankle to thigh. It's hard to leave one area, but then when you get on the other, you realize that one needs it too. So greater trochanter to high pelvic rim to sacrum. Eight, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and then 1. Now we're going to use this foam roller to lie vertically on. So our sacrum's at one end, our arms are on the other, open wide, and then just take a moment to let your body assimilate all the good. I like to put my feet a little wider and the knees knock in. It opens up the SI joint. If you have another way you'd like to do it, you can do that too. Bound ankle's nice here too, but just relax your body. We want to know how to consciously relax just as much as we want to know how to contract. So the nervous system can flow easily like a hose that doesn't have any kinks in it. Breathe in through your nose. Feel your diaphragm, both ribs expand and release tension. Be open and receptive to your natural wellness state of high health, of high radiance, of high vibrancy. Make contact with that clear mind. In this good feeling place is where solutions come from. Creativity comes from. Truth that transcends superficial variables. So just notice how good your body feels, your mind, and your breathing. We're going to let that be our dominant vibration today. So whenever you're ready, you can wiggle your fingers and your toes and come up to a seated position. And we'll take our hands to the heart and just take a moment to seal the deal. So basically, hands to the heart, you're strongly, intimately connected with that high sense of health, vibrancy, clarity, purity, pure positivity. You're the dominant, this is the dominant theme for the day, and you don't give that power up to anyone, anything, any event. So we're just going to seal that as our intention. Whenever you're ready, you can let your eyes open, and thank you so much. Good to see you. How fun. Thank you so much. Have a great day. Bye. See you soon. See you tomorrow.